We turn to the plane crash in Colombia that took the lives of most of the Brazilian football club Chapecoense on Monday. Our correspondent Toby Muse was in Medellin. He told us that authorities say the investigation will take at least 3 months.
Civil aviation investigators continue to try to understand what brought this La Mia plane out of the sky, killing 71 people, leaving just 6 survivors on a Colombian mountainside. The Civil Aviation Authority said that the investigation could take 3 months to finish, as they have to review every piece of evidence. But interestingly, here in Colombia, most people think they know the cause. That's because a recording of the last communication between the air traffic control and the plane has been released. In that, the pilot can clearly be heard to say that the plane has run out of fuel and then suffers a total electrical failure. Shortly thereafter, the plane would crash. The irony being that this plane that had traveled more than 1,600 miles was just 8 miles away from the runway when communication was lost with the tower. The Brazilian football team Chapecoense was traveling to Colombia to play in its first ever final of the South American Cup. After the plane accident, obviously that football match was cancelled. But in its place, their rivals for the cup, Atlético Nacional, a local team from here in Medellin, decided to give the Brazilian team a huge homage in their stadium. Tens of thousands of fans turned up dressed in white, carrying flowers. They sung songs honoring the Brazilian team. Vamos, vamos, Chape. Let's go, Chape. It was an emotional evening as the Brazilian foreign minister addressed the crowd. He started his speech and he said, "Thank you." And the whole crowd went wild. Everyone understood exactly what he was saying. The generosity of spirit of Atlético Nacional, who have already suggested that Chapecoense should in fact stay with the title. They should be awarded the South American Cup this year in honor of the dead players. The Brazilian Foreign Minister, José Serra, continued to talk to the crowd, and various points of his speech, his voice cracked and he started to cry, thinking about these dead football players. And every time he did, tens of thousands of Medellin Atlético Nacional fans applauded him. By the end of the evening, people wandered out of it. Had been a somber, but at the same time, a very emotional night.
Toby Muse, thank you.